Welcome back to Newsday. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Now joining us to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world are Rise News analyst Emmanuel Ifeni and Dayo Shobuwale. Mr. Emmanuel Ifeni, TGIF. You always give me a look, Mr. Ifeni.
Good afternoon.
Because I don't welcome her with as much enthusiasm.
Good afternoon, Cynthia. Good afternoon, Dayo. Yes, we go straight to the newspaper review with this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. We'll start with the lead story. Yes, after Supreme Court verdict, Ganduje woos Kwankwaso Yusuf Shekarau to APC. Says Kano will have unified one-party state. Promises level playing field for new members. Yes, Dayo, you dealt with this. But you landed on a very nice note. You said the beauty of multi-party democracy.
Yes.
And if we are practicing democracy, it has to be multi-party for it to make sense.
For a multi-ethnic
society.
Yes.
So I don't understand when a politician at the level of the chairman of the ruling party will say, clamoring for one-party state in one of the subnationals. And in any case, Kanu in the last 8 years was in APC, the President Mohammed was in APC. What difference did it make in the lives of the ordinary Kano citizens? So the beauty
I think Abrima Uzodima said that.
Yes.
That what matters is not, even if they are all in one party, what matters is to look after the ordinary man and make his life secure.
Yes. And there has to be contestation of ideas.
Of course.
In a democracy. Not everybody rowing in one direction, and people only row in one direction like this when they just think of themselves.
Or maybe China under the barrel of the gun.
Well, that is not democracy.
We know they think it's their own democracy.
Yes, we know what happened in China. We're talking of
multi-party democracy.
When we talk of the major democracies in the world, nobody mentions China.
We are mentioning. No, they think you are not practicing democracy.
Well,
don't bring ideological arguments into this.
You believe
they think their own is the best. Russia. What do you think they think? They think they are the democracy.
Okay, we are qualified our multi-party democracy. That's what we've been craving for all this while. That's what we have. And that's what we should continue to have.
Yes, and we are learning from it.
Yes, because if the people don't have choice, everybody, all the big wigs in Kano are in one party. So what benefit is that to the Kano people?
There must be dissent.
Yes. So I don't think this should be dead on arrival. And I'll be surprised if Rabbi Kwankwaso, with all his showings in the presidential election, now go and subsume himself
to this
APC. Yes.
Well, at least I can bet they will react to this first because they don't want to be seen as a sheep being led to slaughter. You get me? They will react. Although being politicians, don't be surprised in the future.
Never say never.
You will see a badger.
Never say never.
But this one, they will feel insulted by the way this has been said, and they will react.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's just move on to other stories.
Yes.
Now, the Guardian newspaper. How checkpoints, bad roads, block trade, spike business, spike inflation in Nigeria. Well, the story of very bad federal roads is well told. If you traveled, I'm sure when you're going to Calabar by road, the Calabar-Itu road.
Only ever done it once.
Okay,
do it again. During COVID, when we couldn't fly, I wouldn't repeat that.
And you know how terrible that road. That's a very good example of how federal roads have degenerated over time.
You know, Lupeng at one time gave an example that even their trailers for carrying petrol, that they are spending more money on repairs because of the bad roads.
Yes.
So eventually it will affect the price of their product in the market.
It's a form of tax on its own.
The consumer will pay.
Back in the day, Vimbai, when we were students at University of Calabar, when you get to Ikotek Bene, you will just see the signpost 100 kilometers to Calabar, and you just sleep in your vehicle, and the driver will take you there in 1 hour.
Wow!
Not anymore because of bad
roads.
Like
Ibadan, Lagos too in those days.
Yes.
1 hour.
Now the Warri Benin road terrible, and a lot of traffic, trailers, tankers on that road falling. You remember the last fire incident that consumed people's cars. And the Benin-Auchi-Okene Road, terrible. These are federal roads that link the north and the south. So, the former Ebonyi governor, the Minister of Works,
Umahi.
Dave Umahi, engineer Dave Umahi. Please,
he's been active.
Well, he's not active talking.
He's been doing roads.
Which road has he done now? They are working. They are working on
all of them in one night.
They are working on Third Mainland Bridge.
Is that Third Mainland?
That's it.
Is that Nigeria?
He said they are working.
You are talking in Kotekwene now. How many people travel to Kotekwene?
You don't know.
To give more state control over these major highways.
Yes.
We would see more
and the people are suffering because the states, federal government under President Buhari says state governors should not touch federal roads. So the people just suffer.
That's the problem with our federalism.
Yes.
They should be able to come together and sort out things. That if okay, this federal road passes through my own place, let me repair it, then you reimburse me. They should be able to do it for the common. It's for the common good. But I don't see why people can claim authority over some place and they are not acting responsibly on it.
But let's look at the other part of the headline: how checkpoints, bad roads block trade, spike inflation.
Yes, that's bad road you have just.
Checkpoints. Yes. Do you know these several checkpoints from the north to the south? A trailer driver pays as much as 250,000 naira, between 250,000 naira and 350. All those money they give at checkpoints. Illegal taxes.
But they cancel them at one time.
No, this one is not. It's not legal now. They are doing it illegally. If you don't pay, you won't pass. So because of that, these of course, they charge the owners of goods more, and the owners of goods pass the cost to the consumers, and they are also swelling inflation.
Intercity. They are also in intracity.
Yes, let's quickly look at these Plateau killings. Of course, the Daily Independent newspaper, ethnic cleansing ongoing in Plateau Community State Government.
I think they just discussed that.
But the government seems to be doing something because according to the Punch newspaper, let's just take that so that it's not like we're ignoring what government is doing. Tinubu approves 50 million security vote for 5 northern states.
Beautiful.
To address this matter from a non-kinetic angle. And that's, at least it's good we point that out.
That's a whole other debate as well, non-kinetic, kinetic.
That's what it is. It's just that we don't have time.
No, the chief of army staff said the non-kinetic, if I remember Cynthia,
yes.
When
the
non-kinetic is not workable.
No,
he said it.
No, this
that's
is from
the chief of defense staff.
This is from the vice president. They called it the Pulaku Initiative.
Okay.
Pulaku Initiative is a Fulani word.
So, that's in the Punch newspaper, so you can go grab your copy. Mr. Dayo Shobuwale, I really do wish that we could delve deeper into this. Unfortunately,
it's the federal government that will tell the chief of defense staff what to do, not the other way around.